Today we're talking about mounting bromeliads onto tree trunks, or something that you may have set up in your garden. Now I have just removed this one from the pot. Of course now it needs to be separated, and it seems from what I've learned about bromeliads that they're quite easily taken apart, but I usually use my old bread knife, which I no longer use for my bread obviously. So we'll just quickly do this. And break it off the main plant. Now some people say that they can plant bromeliads straight onto a tree, straight onto the branch, just wire it on just like that. But in my experience I've had more success with my method, so I'm just going to show you quickly my method. And as I was saying, some people wire them straight onto a tree, but I prefer this method, so let me show you. I'm very lucky that I have access to a paperbark forest, so I tend to like doing it this way. And I will just quickly rip off a few strips, lay it flat, discard the other pieces, and just get the piece probably about 1 metre long, I guess. I lay that flat on the table, get some nice dampened mulch, lay my bromeliad on there. Now I use fishing wire. I tend to get this from Fossica's tip shop. It's quite a strong one. I find that string doesn't last very long, and I also don't like using tie wire too much in my garden. Now with my fishing line, I tend to like having a tie in one end. After I have laid my bromeliad, I'll turn it around so you can get a better view. I just roll it up basically. Just tuck it in like a little baby going to bed. Can be as firm as you like, they're quite hardy. And here we have it. A nice little bundle. So now I'm just going to wrap tightly my fishing line right around to keep all that lovely paper bark nice and firm. Just a few times around. And then once more and back again, tie it in a knot. And as soon as I've got this done, we will go over and make preparations to attach it to the tree. Now I've chosen a little spot for this bromeliad, and it's nice and firmly wrapped in its little paperbark blanket. So I've got a bit more fishing line. Now to some people this might seem a bit excessive, because I've seen some people just put them straight onto a tree with nothing else, but I like to look after my babies, and so I go to a little bit more effort. And once we have all the wire, the fishing line all sorted, then nice and firm, and I'm just going to tie it down. And there you have it. Now we're in the lower part of Western Australia, in Albany actually. They say bromeliads prefer a tropical paradise, but we're quite cool down here. This is going to get filtered sun, so I'm sure that it's going to be happy. I probably have about 15 other bromeliads. You might see them, possibly see them in the background, and they're doing very well. I just wanted to show you what I've done. This is a shady area of my garden, but it does get filtered light, and I'm sure that when summer comes, spring comes, there's going to be a much better light than there is right now. But I just wanted to show you that you don't always need tropical climates to have these lovely babies. And I've just put them just about anywhere, really. And just give you a last little glimpse of what I've done here. I've put a lot of branches together and made a rustic kind of setting. So you can, you can just be free range, do what you like, do what you feel like, and there you go.